Okay, hello folks, and welcome to my weekly sort of overview of the current market conditions. So currently we have a bit of a sort of, I guess you would say, kind of flat, sort of even market. Interestingly, I think it was NASDAQ went up slightly, or maybe it was New York Stock Exchange went up slightly. Everything else stayed the same, went down. But overall, I think it's a good amount of it has been tied to the instability in the world. Um, we have Bitcoin, which did reach its new all time high and then went back down to around where it's been for the past couple of weeks. Interestingly, MicroStrategy is buying even more than it had already purchased, which I think is somewhat worrying because I suspect there's going to be another one of those Christmas, like right after Christmas, everyone's going to sell, take their, I don't know what's it, gains or losses or whatever it is, and then get ready for taxes in the coming year. So I'm not so sure how I feel about them buying when it's at the highest level it's been. So, anyways, going over here, I, I mean, like this is kind of stupid. I think because quite obviously, none of this matters right now. I do see like what on earth is going on with XMR? But I mean, all of this, it's like, it's pointless. Like, right now, all of the people who are buying this, like, these prices are now controlled by, a very different um, sort of category of investors. Yield farming, like, yeah, you can make pretty insane amounts of money in that. Um, Scroll down, try to find one with actually a good return. Okay, so let's with cake. Okay, so if you're going to put your real life money into something called Pancake Swap, you've got some issues. Um, but I mean, then again, some people do that. So I guess there's also USDT, USDC, TUSD, and DAI. That's interesting. But I mean, again, you know, farm really bakery swap. I mean, like pancake swap. That's ridiculous. So just stay away from yield farming, or at least that's my opinion. Okay, top five for the week. Also, another thing, we have obviously all this sort of partisan sort of politics stuff. So you just got to be careful with anything to do with politics. And when I say anything to do with politics, I mean stuff like I would be very cautious around stocks such as like Walmart, Facebook, um, Amazon, Sturmruger, um, those kind of stocks which are very politically charged. It's my current recommendations, I would say, is look for stuff which is healthcare stock that doesn't have anything to do with coronavirus. Interesting options include things like CBay, um, you know, any companies that deal with treating diseases or infections or outbreaks that do not include coronavirus. So, because right now everyone's sold all those to buy as much of their favorites like Moderna or Pfizer as possible, so the stock is very or potentially very good price. So Other things to consider are companies which are headquartered in China and are small enough that they won't get whacked by the antitrust laws. I'm a huge fan of JD. I also really like Li Automotive, and also Huya, Huya. In the US, well, in America, I like NOPMF, which is, so that's like Canada. In the US, I would say Microsoft is a great option. Yeah, I'm having trouble thinking of stuff that I would say is very solid right now, just because there's so much, um, there's just so much with like such a stringent political vibe on it right now. I almost, yeah, I mean, like, all this stuff. Remember, Biden is going to become the new president, and stocks which do stuff that Biden wants to promote are going to do really well. For instance, with cannabis stocks, that's ridiculous. Don't put money into that. Biden, I mean that's a popular thing right now, but don't go into cannabis stocks just because everyone else is buying them. That's not one of the areas that Biden is passionate about. It's an area that a lot of people are passionate about, but that is no reason to think that Biden is going to be passionate about it. I would say things that are worth considering are things which indirectly deal with solar energy. So now I'm not talking about clean energy stocks or alternative fuel stocks, which a lot of people are really interested in. I'm talking about stuff that indirectly deals with energy. So, like companies that make components for solar panels or that sort of thing. I would say another really good option is anything which indirectly supports unions. So, I don't know, any company that deals exclusively with union manufactured items. And then if you want a crypto recommendation, I'm going to go with the one I always go with, Tezos. I don't know what's it currently at. Doesn't matter though. 215. Yeah, I mean, that's one of the only ones in the top list that I think actually has anything behind it other than, obviously Bitcoin. But don't buy that because people are going to be selling it soon for tax purposes. So, I mean, yes, overall, I'm very cautionary this week when it comes to anything to do with the stock market. This week, I would say it would be better to have a mostly cash portfolio than either stock or crypto, with a slight exception when it comes to Tezos. Also, a slight exception when it comes to non-COVID equities. So I'm talking things like CBay, yeah, just anything that's not like directly tied to COVID. Anyways, let me know what you think about my commentary on the top 5 stocks for this coming week. And yeah, I will see everyone next time. Give this video a like, subscribe to my channel, and yeah,